So today I'm going to show you how to get yourself a good ergonomic setup with a laptop anywhere you work. So I'm in my kitchen today. Not a great setup. Here's my laptop, and if I just go ahead and work, this is going to kill me. So what I need first is an external keyboard and mouse. Really easy to get, inexpensive. I just ordered these online. Okay, got my external keyboard and mouse. I can pull it all the way towards me to work. Now I have nothing supporting my low back, so I'm going to end up slouching or going forward. So I need a pillow. I just took a couch pillow. You can get a fancy lumbar support if you need one, anything like that. Stick it right behind me and I can sit nice and tall right up against it. Now, my elbows need to be at a 90-degree angle. They are not. They are stuck up like this. That's going to create shoulder tightness, shoulder pain, wrist pain. So I need something under my bottom. What I have here is a bolster. You can get a bolster pretty easily. Or if you have a really firm pillow, you can use that too. Let's try it out. Okay, got my bolster, got my back pillow. Let's see. Nope, still not 90 degrees. I need one more cushion. Right, take my other couch pillow, put it on top of the bolster. Let's try that out. And got this behind my back. Nice. I got a good 90-degree angle here. Wonderful. Now let's see. My feet don't reach the floor because I'm too high up. You need your feet reaching the floor. You also want your knees at a 90-degree angle. So what I'm going to do is take this package my husband just got delivered from eBay, but you could take a cardboard box, you could take a little stool, anything like that, and I'm going to put it under my feet, and it's a good size to have my knees 90 degrees. Knees 90 degrees. That's how you can remember. Now, the only thing left is I have to look down at my screen. So you want to get some nice big fat books to prop it up. You want the screen to be eye level. So what I have here is Hamilton the musical and the complete works of Shakespeare. Ugh. Unabridged. All right, now I've got my screen at eye level. I've got my back supported. I'm at 90-degree angles with my elbows and my knees. My feet are on the floor, and I'm sitting up nice and tall. I've got a cushion behind my back. This is a good setup, and I can neutral. So first, I just want you to feel your feet on the ground, nice, firmly planted, and your hips rooted into your chair. And then you're going to imagine a string attached right to the middle of the top of your head and attached to the ceiling. You are just dangling from that string. It is tractioning your whole spine, so you're getting taller and you're just hanging out, dangling from that string. And just feel what that feels like. How you have space in between your vertebrae, how you have space in between your rib cage and your pelvis. Nice. And now what you're going to do with your shoulders is imagine your right shoulder blade is being put into your left back pocket. If you have pockets on the back of your pants, or you can imagine your right shoulder blade being put into your left back pocket. So you're pressing it down and back. And then your left shoulder, your left scapula, shoulder blade, goes into your right back pocket. So they're together and down as if you were moving them down in a V down your back. Put them into your back pockets. Now you can squeeze it, but then let it go and keep the intention. So you're feeling the scapula move towards your back pockets, but you're not pushing or doing anything. Just keep that intention, keep the spine lengthened, keep dangling from that string, keep a nice openness through the chest. And now let's take a deep breath into the diaphragm, big belly breath. And let it out. And enjoy that new space. Now, a lot of times our jaws get very tense, and that's a big part of the slouched posture. So I want you to try to loosen your jaw. Just imagine it dangling. It's a hinge joint, so you can actually just dangle the bottom part. You want your teeth separate, and you know your jaw is relaxed if you take the tip of your tongue and just rest it gently behind your top teeth, like that. So it's just resting. You're not pushing your tongue, but your teeth are separated, not clenched, and the tip of your tongue is right behind your front teeth, just resting there. And just breathe. Make sure your elbows are soft, especially when you imagine your scapula going into your back pockets, that you're not straightening out your elbows. Sometimes we overextend the elbows. Just imagine them nice and soft and loose and rubbery. Dangle from that string, open chest, open heart, relaxed jaw, hips rooted onto your chair, feet planted on the floor. Take a nice deep breath into the belly. And let it go. And enjoy this lengthened position. Whenever you're going to interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head. You're going to tuck your chin in like you want to give yourself a double chin, and press your head back into your hands, and at the same time squeeze your shoulder blades together as if you want to hold a pencil in between them. And make sure they're not coming up and together. You actually want to press them down and together in the back. Pressing your head in, tucking the chin, squeezing the scaps together. It's a really nice stretch. Take a few deep breaths. Fill the chest open. And when you're ready, relax the arms back down. Give the shoulders a little roll. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to take our hands like this. Lift the shoulder up. Take a good grasp on the shoulder, the medius part of the shoulder, nice and firm, as much as is comfortable to you, and relax the shoulder down, but keep your grip. And start to rotate the head from side to side slowly. You will feel the tissue lengthen, stretch, slacken. You'll feel the muscles stretching and contracting underneath your hand. Keep a nice firm grip on the shoulder. It shouldn't be painful. It could be maybe a little tender or achy, maybe a good pain, as if you're feeling the release of tension. Slowly come back to center. One nice big squeeze with an inhale. And exhale, let the shoulder go. A little quick fix. Warm up your hands. Put them on either sides of your head, because believe it or not, your jaw muscles actually go all the way up there. Take a deep breath and then start sliding the hands just down the sides of the face, down the jaw, and as you slide, let the bottom just fall open, like you're saying, duh. Hopefully no one's watching you do this as they are watching me. Just let it fall all the way down. Relax the tongue. See if you can just let the bottom dangle as if just dangling from its hinge. All the way down. So take a deep breath in through the nose, and I want you to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Feel that breath in. And feel it drop out. Really feel the belly rise with the breath here. And begin to elongate your exhales. See, what happens is when we're super anxious, the reason we have such shallow breath and it feels difficult to take a deep breath is we inhale so much and we're not exhaling as much. So we have this air stuck, caught in our lungs, that when we take a deep breath in, our lungs aren't empty, so we can't get a full, satisfying breath in. So the trick is to exhale fully. So again, breathe into the belly. And a long exhale, really empty out all the air. Help. Think about where in your body you feel anxiety the most. Some people feel it as a tightening in the chest. Some people feel it in their gut. Some people, it's the neck and shoulders get really tense. Some people cramp up their feet and their toes. It could be anywhere. So just take a moment and feel, where do you feel the anxiety the strongest in your body? I want you to notice that. And I want you to think about what that looks like. What's the texture of that anxiety? Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it bumpy? Is it smooth? Really just kind of go with me here, pretending that the anxiety is actually a tangible thing. So think about what color it is. Is it bright? Is it dull? Think about how big it is. How much room is it taking up inside of your body? What's the temperature? Is it cold? Is it hot? And take a moment to just breathe into that place. And as you begin to exhale, see if you can start to shift that anxiety. See if it's hard, can you make it softer? If it's red, can you maybe make it blue or green? If it's rough, can you make it smooth? Use the breath to do these. If it's really, really hot and burning, can you cool it off? Can you imagine it just being washed over with cool water? Whatever it is to you, just sort of imagine that, visualize it as much as you can, and know that you have the power to shift what's happening in your body. It's amazing, really. Let's massage right behind the ears. There's this bone over here called the mastoid process. That's a good place to just rub nice circles. You can put a nice amount of pressure here. Of course, use the pressure that feels good to you. Nothing should hurt. Everything should feel good. And while we're there, let's start picking up that cranial fascia and do a nice scalp massage. Now, I'm not brushing over the scalp. I'm not giving myself a shampoo. I'm actually moving the tissue, and you could probably see it in my forehead and my eye that I'm actually lifting and lowering and going back and forth with the tissue there. So go ahead and do that, because that's going to feel really good. See which way it's not moving so much. Maybe it won't move to the left or right so much, or back or forward. And then just hold it in that direction and take a deep breath and see if you can free up that movement a little bit. Not forcing it, just holding and breathing, imagining it softening and releasing. Move on to another place. Remember to get the bottom of the scalp. You can go into the occipitals. That's at the very base of the cranium. Those occipital muscles get so tight. So where you feel that bone ridge down at the bottom. Right? Great. When your scalp is feeling nice and loose and tingly, take 2 thumbs and put them on that famous third eye. So maybe like between your eyebrows and maybe a little higher. It's such a good spot. Just put some nice pressure, lean into that. Just feel your whole head release. Whew. Oh, it's such a good spot. I'm going to hang out here a little longer just because it feels good. Really has an effect on your whole body, which is amazing. Okay, drop the hands, roll the shoulders.